Hi guys, today I'm in the woods again, altogether much better weather. The ground is still saturated, it's really hard to walk, it's slippery, and it's even harder to make a fire on as we saw in the last movie. What I want to do today is show you a way to avoid that, and I will going to show you the suspended Crusader setup for making your coffee. The Crusader cooking system is very nice. It's usually used with gel fluids and so on, but I always use it with either with resin or small sticks. So I will show you how to get that from the ground and avoid the moisture in the ground to make a fire. Okay, let's get going. Well, to start with, the cup for the fire. This is the Crusader cooking system. This is the Crusader canteen. The fire will be in here. What I did is just took a little rope, tied it off to this tree with a Siberian hitch, looped it through the metal wire frame that I used to actually use that in the film Minimal Camping to get a distance for the canteen to my wood gas stove. I always have this packed in my Crusader bag. But it's very handy as well to suspend the cup in this. So the rope suspended to the tree, attached it to the frame, round back to the tree here, and there again looped it through the frame, and then with a little adjustable nut I can tighten this whole thing, and it's pretty tight. It won't fall over. It's nice to have some distance so the rope won't melt, but all the heat will go up, and there's a metal frame, so should go okay. Okay, you see here is the canteen. That one is hanging from a rope. I will show you that. You see, I made a little suspension for the canteen. It is using, see, this is the cup holder. That's also part of the Crusader system. But if I hang this on the rope, it will slide too much. So what I did is I made a little twig to suspend it from. And well, on this side of the tree. On that side of the tree it's a Siberian hitch, and here it's the trucker's hitch with the adjustable knot, so I can very easily set in the height that I want the canteen to have above the fire. I'll just give you a quick close-up of all the stuff. You see it's tied off to the tree there. Wound around it a couple of times. Then comes to that little frame, you see. Wound it around and back to the tree. And then it comes all the way around here and looped around there. See? Back to the tree and looped around again to the frame, and there is a little adjustable nut there, so I can tighten the whole stuff. When you also see I took a little rope here just to keep a distance from the fire here, so it doesn't accidentally burn or something, because they tend to be falling out some stuff sometimes. So that's just for safety, and it actually gives the whole cooker cup a lot of stability. Well, you see, that's my canteen. There's water in it from a little creek. It severely needs boiling. Stuff is living in it, but it will do nicely for the coffee. Here you have the little green twig I used to suspend it. It would be a bit too slippery just suspending the rope around this. It will go, but it's a balancing act, so this is much better. And that is for adjusting the height of my cup. Well, I hope that that is a bit clear. Now we're actually going to make some coffee. So instead of trying to light a fire with the fire steel, I thought to do something different today. I'm going to use my fire piston. It's a really nice one made of cocobolo with an actual valve, so you can't get it out, you can't lose the piston. So if you open it up, you can take it out, screw it tight, and now it's a real piston. That's very nifty, this valve. Anyway, I'm using some wood wool as a bird's nest. I put some char cloth in there, but I'm going to use prepared Foamus fomentaris to create the amber in this one. This is really needed because it burns quite a lot hotter, the charred cloth, and it needs a bit of heat, because also this is not completely dry. Then I got some shavings of fat wood, and then I got the little pins for the fire. So let's see how that works. And I will take just a little bit of that and put it in the depression on the top of the piston. Like that. I have my fat wood shavings ready and my wood, so everything should be in order. I'm first going to put once I get this lit, I will put it in the char cloth, and then I have to create a fire from the bird's nest. Okay, yeah, there are many ways to do it. A lot of people do it from hand. There are some that bang on it. I usually hit it like this or put it on something. But usually when I put it on a stone or whatever and press it down, I use another fire piston that I have, a polymer one. I mean, this one is really nice, and I don't want to damage it. It's pretty expensive stuff, this cocobolo wood, so I will actually try to do it from hand, which I think is a very hard thing to do. But hey, let's try it. Yeah, you see it's smoking now. Really good. Let's try to get that out there. It is smoking. Yeah, and now actually set fire to the So, I have to put that in my cup, of course. Then I put some shavings of the fat wood. Well, now I can start putting actually the cup over it as well. Maybe just a little bit higher. You see that is easily adjusted, just using the adjustable knot. Putting the lid on actually makes it boil very much faster. Well, let it boil for a while and see what happens. So, now my fire is covered. It would be nice to actually be able to sit as well. It's all very wet, so I think I'll make a chair with some paracord in these two trees. It's easy but very effective. This would be a good height, maybe. Just tie it off. Maybe spread them out a bit. You're just actually weaving yourself a nice little chair. This can also be used as a survival hammock if you make it bigger. David Pearson does a lot of these things, and it's a really great technique. And an adjustable knot that will do nicely. So, hi, that works great. Have to keep an eye on this, of course. This coffee tends to cook over, and that we don't want here. And with this rig you can actually have half fire. You can adjust the canteen so that it only gets part of the heat. Right, well, that's my coffee. It's very controllable. You can slide your pot, you can lift and lower your pot, and by using a small wire frame you don't burn your ropes either. You have to be a bit careful burning, of course, but this setup works perfectly with the Crusader burner. Yeah, well, I'm enjoying my coffee. Oh yeah. And we see each other in the next film. Bye.